The term Kafkaesque now describes nightmarishly complex, bizarre, or illogical situations, particularly those involving oppressive bureaucratic systems where an individual feels powerless. In a beige, walled courtroom in eastern Iowa, a man who has been William Woods for his entire life faced a man who had been known as William Woods for much of his. That hearing in March of 2025 brought an end to what prosecutors called a, quote, Kafkaesque plot that resulted in the false imprisonment, involuntary hospitalization, and forced medication of the real Mr. Woods. A man who went by the name William Woods had turned his life around. 3 decades ago, he was homeless and worked at a hot dog cart. But then the man got married and had a child. He opened up bank accounts, received credit lines, and started working at an Iowa hospital where he was a high-level IT administrator, quote, the key administrator of critical systems, and earned more than $100,000 per year. There was just one problem. Although William Woods is a real person, this man is not that person. Instead, the man's name is Matthew Kierans. Kierans met the real Woods in the 1980s. Woods was Kierans' coworker at the hot dog cart. From then on, Kierans used Woods' identity in virtually every aspect of his life. Kierans obtained employment, insurance, a social security card, driver's licenses, titles, loans, and credit using Woods' identity. Kierans paid taxes under Woods' identity. When Kierans stole a car, authorities issued an arrest warrant in Woods' name. And when Kierans stole another car, authorities arrested and booked him under Woods' name. Although Kierans got married, his wife did not know his real name, and their child bore Woods' surname. Kierans obtained his job at the hospital by using fictitious identification documents, all in Woods' name. While employed at the hospital, Kierans continued obtaining credit union loans using Woods' actual social security number and date of birth. And then finally, Woods intervened. In August of 2019, Woods, then homeless and transient, entered a bank branch in California and informed the assistant branch manager that someone using his identity had obtained lines of credit and accumulated a large amount of debt. Woods provided his social security card, whose number matched the social security number associated with Kierans' fraudulent accounts at that bank. However, upon reviewing the account's information, the assistant branch manager noted that the address associated with the account was not a California address, but a Wisconsin address, Kierans' address. And when the assistant branch manager asked Woods several security questions, he was unable to answer them correctly. Concerned, the assistant branch manager called the telephone number associated with the fraudulent accounts. Kierans answered. Kierans instructed that no one in California should have access to the bank accounts. After Kierans correctly answered the assistant branch manager's security questions, the assistant branch manager called the police. Police officers spoke with Kierans over the phone, who told them that he did not give anyone in California access to his bank accounts. Kierans then faxed the officers copies of a social security card, driver's license, and birth certificate, all stating that his name was William Woods. And so it was Woods, not Kierans, who the police arrested for identity theft. Kierans told the police that he, quote, wished to prosecute Woods for using his identity. The police therefore forwarded the case to the county prosecutor's office, which charged Woods with felony crimes of identity theft and false impersonation. Throughout the ensuing state court proceedings, Woods insisted that his name was William Woods and not Matthew Kierans. After Woods' public defender and an evaluating physician expressed concerns about his competency, the state court determined that Woods was not mentally competent to stand trial and ordered that he be placed in a mental hospital and received psychotropic medication. I'm blown away. Blown away. In March of 2021, Woods was convicted of the felony charges. The state court sentenced Woods to time served and ordered that Woods, quote, use only his true name, Matthew Kierans. This feels like a Black Mirror episode, genuinely. In total, Woods spent 428 days in jail and 147 days in a mental hospital. After his release, Woods continued fighting to reclaim his identity. Kierans, meanwhile, continued insisting to law enforcement that he was, quote, William Woods, and that Woods was Matthew Kierans.
I challenge you to find just one good cop